guys, so today's video is going to be a video on my whole makeup collection. So basically this is just a overview of my whole makeup collection. Just got all my makeup brushes sitting in random cup holder things from like Kmart and Typo and some other stores. I don't have too many brushes. I do have a lot, but it's not like an insane amount. I've just got this random brush from Tarte, which came in like a gift set like 3 years ago for Christmas. I just keep that for decoration because I really like the handle of it. I don't actually use it. And then over here I've just got the Fenty Beauty, I forget which one it is, let me just have a look. The Fenty Beauty Rose on Ice Fairy Bomb. My friends bought me this for my birthday last year, and to be honest I haven't used it yet because I didn't really go out this summer, so I didn't get a chance to, but it's not like it's going to go off or anything, so I can always use it later on. On top of it I've just got this little Tarte cream eyeshadow in Park Avenue Princess. I bought it because one of my favorite YouTubers used it and I really liked the way it looked on her brown eyes, so I bought it. I've just got the little hula brush there. I never used to use it, and then I got like this Benefit palette and it came in and I was like, oh, I actually love this brush. And then I've just got a little Pandora ring that my dad bought me for Valentine's Day. So moving on, this is where I keep all my facial sprays. I've just got the Mario Badescu, Max Fix Plus, a little Tarte one next to it, a Maybelline one, and then behind it is actually a skincare item. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross spray. I think it broke me out, so I stopped using it, but it was too expensive to just throw away, so I just leave it there. And then moving on, this is kind of like my everyday lip tray. I've just got a bunch of my favorite lipsticks and lip glosses. So I've got my two Fenty Beauty, the two Marc Jacobs ones, a Too Faced lipstick, and like a bunch of little mini sized lipsticks on the side here. These are just the lipsticks that I gravitate towards daily, so I don't really keep too much on my table. Next to it I've got a bowl filled with dirty beauty blenders that I need to wash. I'm so sorry. But yeah, this is just a little gold trimming bowl from Target that I purchased, just to keep it all in there, but they're so dirty and they're so disgusting and I need to wash them ASAP. Behind it is my little jewelry holder. As you can see, it's kind of like a copper rose gold shade. It just holds all my earrings and my jewelry on here, and I think it really goes with like the aesthetic of that stuff. And yeah, so moving on, this is where I keep all my palettes. I'm not going to show you each individual palette because I'm sure you guys can already tell what they are from just looking at the display. So this is actually a display that I purchased from eBay. It's a nail polish kind of rack, so it basically just has like little tiers, I guess you call it. I think there's 1, 2, 6 of them. Yeah, there's 6 rows, and I've kind of just stacked up all my most used palettes on there, or like my newest palettes. And yeah, this is just because what was happening was when I used to put my palettes in my drawers, I would forget about them and I just wouldn't use them as much. So now that I have them all out on display, I know what to gravitate towards. And these are just honestly the palettes that I would grab anyway from my drawers if they were still in there. But I'll just quickly show you. Just got a Z palette back there, a few of Morphe palettes, BH, Huda Beauty, Kylie Jenner, Anastasia, MAC, Anastasia, more Anastasia, my Benefit Cheek Leader, another Z palette but from Morphe, some Colourpop, and my favorite Becca face palette. Okay, so moving on to the first set of Alex drawers. I'm really sorry about the mess down here. It's just my boyfriend's stuff and my camera and whatever. So I'm not going to show you the first drawer because it's just full of crap. The second drawer is basically just my deodorant, hairspray, weed vitamin stuff, hair care, all of that stuff. The next drawer is all samples from Sephora, pads, and all my skincare. Literally everything is in here. It's a mess. And then the fourth drawer is my fake tan drawer, which is a mess again. I don't really fake tan anymore, but everything is in here. So then moving on to the top of the nine piece Alex drawer set. I'm not sure what you call it, sorry. I've just got this little holder thing that I bought from, honestly can't even remember, but it's like a weird shape. Like it's flat there so it can look kind of quirky. I've got all my ColourPop single eyeshadows in here because I was just finding that I don't reach for them when they're just hidden in a box. That's how I had them stored before because they're so random. I don't know how to store them. So I just feel like if they're out here, I can use them a lot more. So then back here, I've just got my makeup tray. I can't remember where I bought this from either. It was just one of those like random furniture stores, and it's like mirrored on the bottom. So I just keep a few perfumes on here. I don't have too much perfumes anymore. I left them all at home when I was moving, and this is my most recent purchase. So yeah, that's my favorite perfume at the moment. Just got a little random plant from Kmart. This Christmas tree that my boyfriend bought, I didn't know where to put it, so I just left it there, and I feel like it's kind of cute and it goes with my table and stuff, and it just adds something extra. And then I've just got this little plastic acrylic thing. It's actually two sets of a 3-piece. It's from a shop called Daiso, and I broke this tray, so this is kind of like overfilled as just one tray, and it's just got all my liquid lipsticks. So I've got I've got Kylie, ColourPop and Anastasia. I've got just random ones. Got all my faves in here, like my Jeffree Star, and then in here I've got Huda and Lime Crime. And then up the top I've just got some of my MAC lipsticks. Honestly, the only one I reach for these days is Velvet Teddy. Everything else is just kind of for display, but that's my MAC lipsticks. So moving on to the first drawer, this is my foundation and my primer drawer. So these are all my foundations. I'm not going to go through every single one. It's just because you can kind of see what's here anyway. I don't think I have too many. Like, I do have a lot, but I don't feel like I have too many. So that's just all my foundations. I'll show you which one's my favorite. My favorite foundation in the whole entire world is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. I've gone through 3 of these, and it's just amazing. Honestly, you guys need to try it. It's the perfect everyday foundation for me. So moving on, this is my primer little tray. I've just got like a shit ton of primers in here, all from like glowy stuff, oils, bronzy ones, to just everything. My favorite one would have to be the Mecca hydrating primer and the Becca priming filter primer. So those are my 2 faves. But yeah, this is basically just my base drawer. And then moving on to the second drawer, this is just all my concealers. Again, I think I have too many concealers for one average person. Over here I've just got another primer that does not belong there. Oh, actually it does, sorry. This is where I keep like liquid highlights, mascara. It's kind of just random, to be honest. Mascara, eyebrows, my Hoola bronzer stick. This is just like a random stuff, but it's like all kind of together because I can't put them all into separate ones, so they just go in the one drawer. And then back here I've just got my face powders. So I've just got the Maybelline Fit Me, the Hourglass, 2 of the Laura Mercier powders, and I've just got some correctors back here and my LA Girl Pro Face. So nothing too exciting, and just a bunch of other correctors back here. I don't really use correctors anymore, but I'm not going to throw them away just because some of them are still brand new. So yeah. Moving on to the third drawer. These are all my bronzers. My favorite one at the moment is the BH. I've got heaps of different types of bronzers. But yeah, and then these are all my blushes. So I've got all my MAC blushes, my NARS palette. I've just got, honestly, any blush, every blush you can think of. Milani, Maybelline, NARS, Benefit, just a whole lot of random stuff. And then back here I've just got a few more powders that I don't use anymore. Let me just show you guys this one. Oh crap, sorry. So this was Rihanna's first ever makeup collection. This was her collaboration with MAC, and I have not touched this powder ever. I bought it to collect it and I've never used it in my life. And this is a bronzer in the shade Love Rihanna, and it's so pretty. Let me see if I can open it. So this is the bronzer. As you can see, I've swatched it just a tiny amount there, but it is beautiful to touch. Like I leave it for collection, so that sits back there. But yeah, this is just my blush bronzer drawer. This is one of my favorite drawers because I just love cheek products. Moving on, this is every single highlight that I own. So I don't really set it out properly because I didn't have another one of those plastic tray things, so I just laid out all my highlights, but I honestly don't see a problem with it. I still love the way like I can find things easily, and I love highlights, so I feel like it deserves its own drawer. So that's all my highlights. Now this is a drawer of regrets. These are all those bright lipsticks, stuff that used to be popular like 5-7 years ago that I just do not use anymore. I spent a lot of money on these lip products, especially these NARS Audacious lipsticks that I do not use anymore. I've got 3 of them. I've got a shit ton of MAC in here, Bite Beauty, Sports Girl, L'Oreal, Milani, just anything and everything you can think of that used to be popular. These stupid Too Faced melted things, butter lipsticks, everything is in here. I just don't use it. So do you remember the Gerard lipsticks? Yeah. So this is just a drawer full of regrets. Moving on, this is a random drawer as well. This is basically all my like glitters and pigments and random eye stuff. This should not be here. This should be in the other drawer. Yeah, just random eye glitters and pigments and all that kind of stuff. These are all single eyeshadows that I just don't reach for. I've got a bunch of MAC, the Maybelline Color Tattoos, the Milani single eyeshadows. I've got a Melt Stack, another MAC eyeshadow, NARS eyeshadows, and a Kiko eyeshadow that I use for highlight. So this is again another random drawer, but it just is here. So moving on, these are palettes that I just do not use anymore. I've got a Tarte blush palette that I just don't use. I've got a Morphe palette. I've got Carly by Belle, Kat Von D, Lorac, the Naked palette. just a bunch of random palettes that I just don't use. All my sports girl palettes are here, literally every single one. I spent a lot of money on these palettes, and it's a shame that I just don't use them anymore, but that's what you get, like, when you buy all this stuff out of impulse and YouTube and the hype. This is what happens. You turn into a hoarder. So yeah. And then this is just my stupid eyelash drawer. It's not one that I'm proud of, but this is just my lashes. Honestly, the only ones that I do use are these. But yeah. Alright, you guys, so that was pretty much it for my makeup collection. Sorry if that was annoying to watch. I'm not sure if I filmed it properly. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.